Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me here at Poseidon's Gaming Emporium. I'm your host, Cousin of Hermes, and today we're gonna toss the Mr Krabs grip and toss. And I threw it just the other day just to mess around because I was working the Arnold, and I kind of modified the Arnold to maybe make a little bit more money. Um, and basically you basically do a 3 point molly with the Arnold, and you're trying to get you're alternating between a comeback and a DC, comeback and a DC, comeback and a DC, and if one of them gets knocked down, you just keep working the process, right? For long rolls, and if they keep hitting your number over and over and over, that's a problem with it. But if it kind of spreads out and you get the safer numbers, and they don't hit the fours and tens, and you end up on the DCs out there, it tends to work pretty good. I actually was doing really well with it on Saturday with the Hawaiian Craft Shooters tourney, and then it got out of sync. And when it got out of sync, if you notice, I was in the leaderboard, and then I think the third quarter came. I started betting a little heavier to try and, because I knew everybody else was going to start betting heavier. And so I started betting heavier, and it got out of sync, and I got my butt kicked. And then I tried to degen it, and I got wrecked. But it was fun to do it, and I would never really truly bet it that way in the casino. But I was well above my target, and I probably would have went to the cage and cashed in at that point. So I was doing pretty good with it. So I call it the bipolar molly, right? So because you're going light side, dark side, light side, dark side. It's kind of fun. If you want to try it, give it a shot. But anyways, if you're not familiar with the Mr. Krabs throw, because of what George from CY told me about with the dice setting, using the kissing sets, I don't recall ever throwing the Mr. Crab grip and toss with a kissing set. And so I started screwing around with it because of a theory of mine is that having the dice tumble is to me risky, because this is the one thing we can control, right here, right when we pick up these dice. This is the part where we can control it. Once they leave our hand, a lot of things get out of our control. Somebody could reach their hand in, it gusts the wind, somebody open a door, whatever you're doing, and then as soon as they hit the back wall, then things really start getting chaotic, because we're never hitting the same spot twice. We're close, but never the same spot twice. So over time, yeah, we'll hit the same spot. But I'm saying in general, within 50 throws, I don't think you can hit the same spot maybe 5 times. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. That's that's pretty high. And then everything else has to be the same too. Same height, same speed, same tempo, same energy, same set. Maybe you're changing your sets. So just because you throw it perfectly, land it perfectly, and it kind of reacts perfectly, doesn't mean all these other elements were in play. But I'm not going to get into the super theory. So, Mr. Krabs grip, okay? So it is a stackable, right? You use your 3 fingers here, right? You grab them down the spine, put your middle finger down the spine, and you pinch it, aka a crab, right? And then you kind of squeeze them nice and tight, hold them like this so they don't drop. And then you're tossing them as flat as possible. You're trying to get them to fly flat. Land pretty much as close as you can to the back wall. And more than likely, you're trying to pin this front dice up against that wall as it comes in. Now it does react. It does pop out. If you land it too short, too high, whatever, pops up. It does all kinds of wild stuff. A little bit off axis, boom, it shoots. But that's the goal, is to try to just land them as flat as possible. So think chopper with his landing them flat with momentum. Same concept, just with no spin, right? Get them in there, land them, and try and get them to settle. Okay. So I never really thought about it. I always did kind of like a cross six. I did some hard way setups, but I don't think I ever did a kissing set, right? And so I had to set it up in there, and I think that's probably why. Is that 2 1 1 2, right? There's the kiss. The kiss is on the 1 and 4. So then I would have to rotate it, right? And then I have to think about like, how am I going to grab this, So I was like, all right, well then do I just stack it like this, like that? But then that changed it, so then I had to rotate it. I was doing all this wild shit. I was like, well, how do I get this to work, And so in general, it's a stack, and then you throw it in line, right? You're just doing this little thing, and you're just scooting it down there. And anyways, I know it's a long thing here. I don't think I ever really truly gave a tutorial on it. So, but with inside of that, let's just throw it. I'll call out what I'm doing with it. If you have questions about it, let me know. Let me know. And here we go. Here we go. Do this, do that. Let's have some fun with it. And I don't know. We'll see what's here. So it'll be a kissing 4 set. I think that's how I'll just call it out. A kissing 4 set. And I guess whatever's looking at me. However you want to put whatever numbers you want on top, I guess, is really what you're looking for. So that'd be 7 set. I won't do that. So anyways. So 3 5 4 6. 3 5 4 6 looking at me. And then we'll grab them. And then we line it up. I threw this left-handed too, by the way. So that'd be snake eyes. And I did this without this camera here. I might have to move this camera. Oops. Snake eyes. It is a pretty low energy throw because you're trying to get them to settle. But you got to make sure you get the back wall, obviously. So there we go. So kissing set. Here we go. Two 6 8. 2 6 8. Man, that camera's gonna go. Oh man, I don't want to turn it off, but it is what it is. Got to be able to see my target, I suppose. I mean, did you see how they just settled right there? Boom, So keep that in mind. Why do I change my sets? Why do I change my dice setups? It's just like people changing their sets. They're just trying to get what's working. And I still love the Poseidon's Treasure. I'm definitely going to keep using that one. But you should always have backups because you never know how a table's going to react. Oh, too high. Too high, too high, too high. I got lucky there. That hung onto him a little bit. That's hard 8. That's a point. I mean, it was a good thing. But still. Kissing 4 popped out of there nice. So 2 1 1 2 stack them. Two 3 5. I mean, if you're looking for a toss that you can kind of land within 4 to 6 inches of the back wall, this one's pretty decent. And like I said, I really haven't. Oops, that is not the set. There we go. I don't think I ever really messed with the kissing set. So yeah, it opened up a little bit. That back dice held on a little bit. 167. This, unfortunately, this phone's got to go. So what do we get? A point and 4 hits. So not the greatest show in there. Obviously, I'm sitting here talking a lot. And not really focused. This one does take a little bit of focus because you're trying, and I'm battling this phone here. So I think what I'll do is jack it up a little higher. I'll rotate it. Sorry for the camera shuffles. I'll have to look at it on the camera here in a second. See how it's looking. I just gotta have that out of my way. Tilt it down some and rotate. That's pretty good. All right. Let me put the dice out here. I think the dice will work right there. Pretty decent. So right there, no glare on them. How about there? No glare. All right, there we go. I guess I could hit the zoom one time. Closer here. Yeah, there's a glare there. I'm up there. Okay. We'll try to put the dice right about here. All right. So there we go. Now I got a better lane to shoot. Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't think about that. I was just doing my part there. So as long as it's a kissing set, I'm testing different theories with how the dice are setting up. So definitely staying away from the all 7 sets. There we go. So as I'm looking at it right here, I gotta stack it. So there we go. So we're looking at 3 5 4 1. 3 5 4 1. Kissing 4s. 3 5 4 1. Jam in the corner, hard 10. That was luck. I could have got some off-axis action there. Like hardcore off-axis, like pushing this way. Right about there, right? Yeah. Yep, right there. All right, cool. All right. So let's do kissing 3s. So stack them. Oops. Come on, bro. 4 2 3 6. 4 2 3 6. Six 1 7. I think they separated slightly, so keep that in mind. Toss having some problems with sticking on your hands. So I put some chalk on my hands prior to throwing, so it shouldn't have been too bad. Try that again. So 4663. 4663. Ooh, big push. All right. 426. 426. So we got 4535. 4535. 369. I threw that one a little bit hot. A little bit hot. Not too bad though. Four, 5, 3, 1. 4, 5, 3, 1. A little high. 4, 3, 7. Yeah. I remember that. Like, it's coming back to me. I haven't thrown this in a while, to be honest. So, 2 and out. I mean, that works with the Arnold, to be honest. 2 hits and out. Get you $88 or whatever. If it depends if you're adding some hardwoods in there. So, unfortunately, you lose the dice. You know, you're not getting those extended rolls. But, all right. So let's put the 6s in there. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 6, 3. 1, 2, 6, 3. Didn't like it. 5, 3, 8. That 5 stayed nice and flat. It was flying. Put those 6s in there. One, 4, 6, 5. 4, 6, 5. That's what's facing me. There you go, hard 6. Wrong one. One, 4, 6, 4. 1, 4, 6, 4. Roll and push. You don't want to roll like that. You got to get him to that wall. 1, 2, 3. The whole idea of this is to get it up against the wall and let him settle as quick as possible. 1, 4, 6, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1, 3, 6, 3. 2 short. 4, 3, 7. That's what I get. I landed them down here. They didn't react. Not even close to the wall. Hell, I'm a foot away from the wall. The 3's the only one that hit it. 4, 3, 7 out. So 4 hits. I would have done okay with my bipolar Molly with the modified Arnold there. Actually, it wouldn't have, because I would have had a DC sitting. Yeah, it would have been okay though. Alright, so do that again. Let's see see what we got. One, two, 6, 5. 1, 2, 6, 5. Gotta get it to the wall. Better. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is not something you can throw like on an 18-foot table. This is a pretty tough throw to land it in there nice because it doesn't have a lot of momentum. 1, 5, 6, 4. 1, 5, 6, 4. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yo. I don't care if they kiss on this one, by the way. This one is, I'm just to disperse that energy as quick as possible. One, 4, 6, 5. 1, 4, 6, 5. Ah, 5, 2, 7. I don't know what happened there. It looked like the 5 popped up in the air. 2 and out. I know it doesn't look like much, but like I said, I haven't thrown this in quite some time. It used to do way better, but depending on your betting style, if you can handle, not having the dice for a while, just go hit your point, get your $100, or maybe you bet real crazy with it. Once you get your DC established, not that you're shooting for a 6, but it can happen. So 1, 2, 6, 2. 1, 2, 6, 2. A little high. 6, 2, 8. Just a little too much heat there. I was tired of landing them short, so I made sure I threw it pretty hard. Did I not throw them there? Oh yeah. Ooh, did I mess with the camera there? I don't think I did. No, right, we're okay. All right. So, yeah, I was like, I'm tired of messing around with this. One, 3, 1, 3, 6, 5. 1, 3, 6, 5. Oh, I pulled him to the inside. That was dangerous. 3, 2, 5. Trying to remember how I threw him last night. I was doing really good with it. I'm gonna stack the 6 right like that. 1, 5, 6, 4. 5, 3, 8 point. One, 3, 6, 2. 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 6, 4. 1, 2, 6, 4. Oh man, never. The 3 never got to the wall, just shot to the left, and then the 4 popped up. 3, 4, 7 out. Huh. Maybe Mr. Krabs should stay in retirement. Oh, it was 4 hits, so on DC Yeah, that would have worked. That would have nicely paid us there. Using the Arnold system, or the, excuse me, not the Arnold, the bipolar molly that I play. Five, 6, 6, 5, kissing 4. Oh, I caught the camera. Part 8. That would have been so high. I don't know what would have happened there. Got the dealer. He leaned out. There's Stickman. Stickman just got whacked in the head. Alright. I'm sure that makes him happy. 5, 6. 5, 6, 6, 5. Just make sure you tip them if you do. And 7 out. Man, not getting it to move. I think I'm trying to throw it too close to the wall. I'm going to try and step it out over to here a little bit. Try and get it to get off of that wall. Like I said, stay off of that inner wall. That was definitely fun times there. Alright. Five, 6, 6, 5. That's a 5, 4, 9. Could be my release. 6, 5, 5, 6. Boy, oh boy. 2, 6, 8. Alright, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6. Pulled it again. Midnight. Right. 6, 5, 5, 6. I really had to exchange it outwards. 2, 4, 6. Right there. 6, 5, 5, 6. Stand on kissing 4s. Too high. Hard 6. I think it went too far with that. There we go. Alright. 6, 5, 5, 6. Kissing 3s. That is a 1, 5, 6. I guess I got to throw it a little higher. Maybe that was what I was doing. I don't know. Alright. 6, 5, 5, 6. 549 point. There we go. Now we're getting into our rhythm. Six, 5, 5, 6, kissing threes. Oh man, hit the camera again. That one stuck to my finger. That's what happened there. That was a 1, 3, 4. Got the dealer for the second, excuse me, stickman for the second time. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn. Don't stick his head out too soon. Six, 5, 5, 6. Oh, horrible release. Hard 10. The point is on 4 due to that attack on the stick man. Six, 5, 5, 6. Two and 3. Six, 5, 5, 6. There we go. Yo, 11. That is the tall. How about that? How about that? Six, 5, 5, 6. I dropped the tune. 7 out. Doggone, I dropped them. They landed here. Or at least somewhere in this area. Dropped them out. Didn't throw them. Alright, that was nice. Got the tall at least. 4 up in the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 2 hard ways, 1 point. 2 stickman strikes. Yeah, those stickman strikes, they do not give you bonuses, just so you know. You might have to watch your payouts. You might skim off the top a little bit on you. Rolling here. Let's try a different version. How about let's put the ones in the middle. So, what do we want? Yeah, I like that version. All right. 3, 5, 5, 3. Oh, God bless it, man. That was brutal. I caught the dealer this time. He was leaning in, trying to catch somebody that was trying to drop in some cash during the middle of my throw. I was like, oh, yeah. That'll teach him. That'll teach him. He'll roll. All right. 3, 5. 5, 3. One, 4, 5. Where were you last time there, 5? Come on. I need you. 3553. Way too low. I got what I deserved there. Did not release them. Hold it to the left. Skidded them in. Barely touched the back wall. 167 out. Got to execute with this one. You got to get them to that wall. You got to get them down the line and let them relax. So, damn it. All right. 4-2-2. Like I said, I haven't thrown this thing in forever. Boy, they scattered. 4-2-6. Stayed on primary. Four, 2-2-4. Ooh, I got scared. 3-1-4. I got a good release, but bad, like, direction. That's the only thing that probably saved that. 4-2-2-4. Three, 2-5. Four, 2-2-4. Oh crap! Caught the edge of my rubber right here. Right there, and they kicked that 2 back. 5-2-7. Probably wasn't going to be good anyways. Alright. I don't know how much more pain I can handle with this. This is a bad experiment. Alright. Plus it hurts my arm too. I'm not used to throwing left-handed again. Alright. What we gotta do here? Back to Poseidon's Treasure. Do the original. 3-6-6-3. Using the reverse. Rift. Little flip. Oh my god, almost threw him off the table. 3-2-5. That doesn't happen with the traditional one too often. That was ridiculous. That was pretty crappy. Bad execution. Alright. 2-4-4-2. Little flip. Midnight. I do this also to show contrast with different throws and tosses. A lot of people don't do that. You know, they just give you that same thing. But there's other things out there. 6-4-6-4. Little flip. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. You know. 5 was cool. You know, you got to do what you believe in and what works for you. You know. I like that part of it. You know, consistency. 6-5-6-5. Little flip. Hard 10. There's different versions of consistency, you know, where you're consistently practicing, even though it might be sloppy, but are you practicing? Are you learning what works? Little flip. 426. You know, are you learning how to manage a bouncy table? Are you learning how to deal with a hard table? How about a middle table? You know, stuff like that. You're trying different things. 2 4 strike that 2. Ooh, I said it out loud. Might as well do it. 2 4 2 4. Flip. I called for the 7. How dare you? There was the 4 right there. So I was looking for a 6. So now 5 hits, 1 hard way. Just down 2 6. What would have happened there? I had a 2 6 2 6. Could I have gotten it? Yes, I could have. Either way, might have been the same result. Yeah, because all it was a rotation. Okay. Because I was going to go 2 6 2 6. I saw all this was a rotation. Yeah, but this one imploded. So, or did it? Oh, they were both on axis. Never mind. I'm just yammering. Alright, 2 6 2 6 this time. Load on, load flip. 5 1 6. Easy 6. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Any of you people that went to the casinos out there? Cross 6. Let's go 5 6 6 4. Out casino or any other casino for that matter. Hope you did well. Load high, load flip. 5 4 9. Hope you had a good time. Hope you left some money there at the casino for me to get. You know, not that it was your money. Hope you got all your money back and then some. Boy, it's fighting me on it. 5 6 6 4. Cross 6. Low flip. I have 4 3 7. That's why I was fighting me. Alright, got you checked. Alright. 2 now. 2 and out. Alright. Let's whip them in there. Let's do the old bounce-in version. Three six 3 6. Little high, little flip. 1 3 4. Easy 4. Three six 3 6. 5 2 7 now. Oh man, nothing's working for me tonight. Alright, so what is going to work? What's going to work for me? Three two 5. Six two 6 3. 5 1 6. 3, 6, 5, 6. The base of the wall caught it. Doggone it. 1, 5, 6. A little too hard. Little too hard on that one. 3, 6, 5, 6. 3, 6, 5, 6. And it's 0.5. Damn. Boo, 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 boo. Three, 6, 2, 6. 3, 2, 5 again. On the 5 again. Two, 6, 3, 6. Snake eyes. A viewer for 38 seconds. 2, 6, 3, 6. Heart 10. 3, 6, 5, 6. A little short. 4, 5, 9. 3, 6, 5, 6. Yeah, didn't like it. Ooh, barely missed it. That is a 5, 1, 6. 5, 1, 6, 5, 6. Well, a little too far, probably. There we go. Six, 3. Whoops. 6, 3, 5, 6. 6, 3, 6, 5. Jeez. Dyslexia, I swear. Midnight train to nowhere. Yeah. Bam. 6, 5, 6, 3. Uh-oh. 5, 4, 9. I haven't thrown this throw in forever, and well, I'll explain it in a minute. 3, 2, 5 point. It's a cross 6 setup. 4, 6, 2, 6, 4, 2, 4, 6, 2, 6. 3, 6, 9. 5, 6, 3, 6. A little short. 5, 2, 7. Doggone it. Ended it too short. It's got to get up in here. 5, 2, 7. Darn it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I'm sure the 7s were confused because they probably stacked up on all my other throws. So we got a 7 up in the box. And 2 points up there on the 5. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits total. 1 hard way. Not bad. respectable. And what this is what I call depth charge. It's an old drill, and this was way before I was ever recording. I was recording more for myself, and I was using pen and paper to track it. It is a cross stick setup, stacked but offset. Okay, that's part one. So you got your cross stick setup. Then pinch it in the middle, and then just lightly rotate them just to give them some stability kind of scenario. And you just kind of got to drop it in between, halfway between the pass line and the wall. And you can kind of shotgun it a little bit back in there, as you can see. So what do we got? 6'3", 6'5". And you just kind of just drop them in, depth charge it. They open up 3, 5, 8 primary. And it targets pretty good. If memory serves me right, it does a pretty good job of, you know, hitting the same numbers again. So 6'3", 6'5", 6'3", 6'5". You just drop it in there. Boom, depth charge. Think depth charge. That's .358 again. And it's a nice light toss, semi-high. It's actually kind of fun. So, and then you could set your dice so you could find that middle point over there, and then you just pinch them right in the middle. Just pinch them right there in the middle. 2-finger grip, just a light rotation, nothing heavy, and just drop them in. Boom. That one rolled out. That's a come out. Get back here. Do the same thing with the 6s on top. So you got what do we got here? 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 6'2". Just find way short, way too short. Not focus very good. 9.9. Excuse me. Here we go. So find that 9. So there we go. And you can target it by, and it seems weird that you can do it that way, but a lot of times you can. Put the number you want kind of on top and go from there. So we got 4, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. There's 1, 5, 6. Again. 4, 6, 5, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6. Little flip. 6, 3, 9 point. Wasn't one I was looking for. It was 5, 9. 5, 9. 5, 4, 9. I was looking for the numbers on top. But I am having more dyslexia every day. 3, 6. 10. What the heck was that? I saw something up. You could put the 6s on top if you so choose. You know? So 6, 4, 6, 2. And just a light spin. Has a 1, 3, 4. Nothing too crazy. Don't lob them super high. Alright. 6, 3, 6, 5. 2, 4, 6. called this one Depth Charge. I don't know why I gave it up. I think I was working on a different version of it or something. And, yeah. So, okay. I'm just looking at a different set that we haven't done. Let's go 6'5", 6'4". Too high. Ooh, got it though. That's a 9, 4, 5, 9. I thought that was going to be too high. Okay. 4, 6, 5, 6. 4, 6, 5, 6. Little flip out there. That's 4, 1, 5. Go 2, 6, 4, 6. 2, 6, 4, 6. 4, 2, 6 primary. See how those numbers stay on top? So you can change it up if you really want to. You can put the cross 6 at the end, right? And just stack it that way. So then you could go 5, 3, 4, 5. 5, 3, 4, 5. Low, 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 low. Ooh. Got to get it up in the air a little bit. 1, 3, 4. Guess I need to look for that 10. So guess we'll try that. Non-cross 6. This could be dangerous. 5, 1, 5, 1. 5, 7. I told you. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. I was looking for that 10. I wanted to get off that 10. 10's kind of hard to hit because you're asking it for. Remember, it was a hard way too. So I don't remember what set I used. I probably used like a 6, 5, 6, 3 or combination thereof, and it pitched inward on me or something. So I don't know what happened there. It's not a come out 7. That's a 7.5. So what do we get? 2, 5, 6 up in the box. 8, 10, 12. 2 points, 1 hard way. Not bad. You can do all right with that, especially if you're targeting. Now it doesn't, like I said, you got to worry about the pitching, so that's why you're playing that cross 6 version, trying to stay away from it. So, man, that irritates me. Let's see if I can try that again. Maybe I just threw it crappy. 5, 1, 5. Little flip. I threw it with a little more spin. It doubled on me as a hard 4. Alright. Alright, so let's stay on that. So let's go 2, 4, 2, 4. Do a hard way setup. 3, 2, 5. His name. So 2, 3, 2, 3. Hard 6. That was nice. 263. Yo, 11. I was looking for a 12. Five, 3, 5, 3. Ooh, they crisscross. Easy 6, 1, 5, 6. Five, 1, 5, 1. There's 7. Yeah, I was getting a little fancy with it. I was overthinking it probably, to be honest. 2 hard ways. A total of 5 hits. Meh. Would have been okay. Playing the Iron Cross probably would have been out of the way. Probably would have done alright with the Arnold or the bipolar Molly. Alright. But I do like that cross 6 action for whatever reason with this. 6, 3, 6. 2, 6, 3, 6. 3, 6, 9. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Got nobody watching me. That's okay. 6, 5, 6, 4. 6, 5, 6, 4. They'll drop in. Boom. Midnight. There you go. Midnight. Wasn't looking for midnight, to be honest. Midnight. Oops. Get back there. 6, 5, 6, 4. Depth charge. Snake eyes. Ooh, double pitch it. At the ends. That's pretty rare. Memory serves me right with this. I mean, unless you're setting the tops, you know, you can set the tops with it. So you can go 1, 5, 1, 3, and then you're gonna start catching 1 with it. Depth charge. 1, 5, 6, easy 6. See what? 1, 4, 1, 5. Oh, they kissed a little bit. That hurt me. I don't think kissing on this one is good. I don't think I remember charting that part of it. So, unfortunately, that is a 4 and out. Got the ends. Unless you're playing the unless you're playing the Iron Cross, you wouldn't have got paid on those. Unless you're playing some kind of like horn bet, you know, like consistently like 5-5-5s or something like that. I was playing that the other day on Hawaii Crapshooters Tourney, and I was actually doing okay with that too. So, playing just $5 on the horns, just every hand $5 on the horn instead of the ATS, and I was actually getting paid pretty good. So 5, 6, 3, 6, 5, 6, 3, 6. Ooh, I'm up 7. Who are you? Where'd you come from? I don't like you. It's pretty rare with this setup. As you can see, I've been throwing it for a little while. What you got? Let's catch 9 here. 6, 4, 6, 5. Depth charge. 6, 3, 9. Not the one I was looking for. I was looking for a 5, 4. 6, 4, 6, 5. Depth charge. Hard 4. How long have I been shooting here? Been getting crazy. An hour and 6 minutes. Alright. All the viewers that are enjoying this, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. 4626. Depth chart. Ooh, the kiss. 549 point. Alright, I don't think that was a fair assessment. I dropped it short, so they had to run to the wall. Oops. What's off? So what we got? What we got? 4656. Depth chart. 1, 2, 3. So you know what I'm going to do now? I'm looking for a 5. So I'm going to set for a 5. So we got 3626. 3626. Depth chart. Got a 314. That's the point. It's on the point. 3, 2, 2, 6, 3, 6. Depth chart. Oh, sloppy. 639. Sloppy. 2131. That was actually, it felt like a nice little throw. 617. Alright, that was unfortunate. I was trying to get the small. I was really targeting hard to get the small. One come out 7. A hard way. So there we go. 4 hits, 1 point, 6 plus the 7 is a 7 roller. Not great, not horrible. Cool beans. Alright, try depth charge if you like. Like I said, it's just a cross 6 setup. And yeah, offset though. So you use the 6s on top, you'll be able to see it a lot easier. Just pinch them right at the seam, nice and loose. And just the rotation is this. It's just really light. Like you're probably trying to get maybe, by the time it gets to the end of the table, maybe 2 rotations. I mean, it's not a lot of spin. So just keep that in mind. Got those 6s out there, it's easy to find it. When it's split, right there, just literally, boom, you know. And you'll find your height range for the table. It does work on a hard table too, by the way. So if you use the 5 on top, 5 3s, you know, excuse me. 3 6 5 6, like that. If you're trying to target and try to keep the numbers on top, you know, see how it pops right there. So there you go. All right, give it a try. Charge. I don't think I have any videos on it, so give it a whirl. See what happens. I appreciate you, and thank you for stopping in and saying hello to me at Poseidon's Gaming Emporium. You guys have yourself a good night.